Hello and welcome to Soraya Crochets. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make a double crochet stitch. Now, this is what it looks like. This is the front, this is the back, and the abbreviation for double crochet when it comes to reading patterns is DC. So if somebody says make 12 DC into magic ring, that means that you're going to make 12 double crochet stitches into the magic ring. That's just an example. I like double crochet stitches because they're taller. These are great for some larger projects like blankets or scarves because they work up a lot faster, which means that they take up more yarn and you won't have to do as many rows to achieve the same length as you would if you were making something with, like, say, a single crochet, So it doesn't take as long. And yeah, these are really versatile stitches. They are also a very, 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 very large component in granny squares, which I'll have a video talking about granny squares in the future. But yeah, all right, let's figure out how to make this. Alrighty, so to start our double crochet stitches, we need to make a slip knot. And the way I have a video that tells you, it has more about making slip knots, in greater detail. But the gist of it is you go like that, you twist, do that, pinch and pull through. You're going to put the slip knot on your hook, tighten up the slip knot, and we are going to, for the purposes of this video, chain 12. So I have a video that shows you how to chain more in depthly, but the gist of it is you go in front, behind, rotate, and pull through. You're going to do this motion 12 times. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So our chain should look like this. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to work into the third chain from our hook, which means we're going to skip the first two chains. So you see that there's like this little bump right here. That's our first chain. And then this with the larger hole, let me spread it out a little bit more. That is our second chain. So we're going to work into this chain that's down here. So skip this chain, and work into this chain. So what we're going to do first is yarn over. So your hook goes in front and then behind the yarn. You're going to insert into that third chain. So now you'll have 3 loops on the hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through this first loop, which is the chain that you are working into. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, pull through 2 of those loops to go through this first one and then through the second one, and then yarn over and pull through the last 2. And that's your double crochet stitch. Let's do it again. So you're going to yarn over. You're going to insert your hook into this next chain, yarn over and pull through the chain, yarn over, pull through 2 of the loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. Let's do it again. Yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And we're going to keep doing this motion until we get to the end of our chain 12, which I'm going to tell you the importance of the numbers once we get to the end of this row. Alrighty, so we've got our last chain here. Insert, yarn over, pull through that, pull through 2, and pull through 2. So this is what our first row of double crochet stitches looks like. Now, we chained 12 in the very beginning, but we skipped 2 chains, and 12 minus 2 is 10. So we should have 10 stitches in this row. So let's count to be sure. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 V's, 8 V's, 9 V's, and then 10 V's. And this V, it's okay if it's curved. That's just kind of like the nature of the first row. It's okay. So now we're going to make our second row. We're going to do the exact same thing that we did in the first row. Only difference is We still need to skip 2 chains, but we have to make those 2 chains first. So you're going to chain 2 and turn your work. And when it comes to turning your work, this is how you work in rows. I'm going to have a video on the difference between working in rows and working in rounds later on in the future. So we're going to do the exact same thing that we did for the first row. You skip these 2 chains that are kind of like, they're like up here. You're going to skip both of these and you're going to work into this next stitch that you can make a gap in. So yarn over, insert into that next stitch, yarn over and pull through the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, whoops. It's okay if the hook leaves the loops. You can just insert them back into the loops again. Insert the hook back into the loops again. Yarn over, pull through those 2. So insert, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. And you're just going to keep doing this until you get to the end of your row. And you can repeat that. You can make as many rows as you want. You can also chain as many chains as you want to make a oops. See, and it's okay if it does that. It's okay. Just go a little bit slower. But you can make as many rows or chain as many chains as you want. That'll make the project longer or higher. I just wanted to do 10 stitches at first because I figured 10 would be easier to remember than like 13 or 17. And then when we get to that last stitch, just gonna work it in there. And there you go. Now you have 2 rows of double crochet stitches. And that's it. So you can repeat this for as many rows as you want for practice, but yeah. Well, that's it. I hope that this video was helpful. If it was, please feel free to like and subscribe. I don't really like asking people that, but it really does help the channel. And if you want to see me make some more videos, or if you want to give me some advice for new videos, then please feel free to put a comment in there. You know, I'd appreciate it, you know? But yeah. So that's it. I hope to see you later on for future videos. And yeah, have a good day. Bye-bye. Wait, hold on. My waves. I'm ready for the wave this time. All right. Bye-bye. There we go.